A weary traveler found himself lost within the depths of an unfamiliar forest. After hours of aimless wandering, twilight approached as he stumbled upon a secluded cabin nestled amongst the trees. Finding himself alone, he chose to rest there for the night. However, his slumber eluded him as he gazed around the dimly lit room, noticing several portraits adorning the walls. Their intense stares kept him awake with an unsettling feeling. Exhaustion eventually overtook him, and he succumbed to sleep. The following dawn broke through the darkness, filling the cabin with warm sunlight. The man stirred from his dreams, only to discover that the portraits were not what they appeared to be. Instead, they were replaced by large windows, revealing the breathtaking beauty of the surrounding forest. An accomplished young photographer named Emma embarked on a solo expedition into the heart of a tranquil yet distant forest, eager to capture its essence through her lens. With experience gleaned from numerous previous hikes, she felt reassured by the serene surroundings. Throughout the sunlit day, she meticulously documented the forest's splendor using her vintage film camera, capturing images of towering trees and vibrant grasses against the backdrop of nature's symphony. As nightfall descended, she set up camp in a cozy nook near a babbling brook. Wrapped in the comfort of her small tent, she surrendered herself to the gentle lullaby of crickets and rustling leaves. The silence of the night enveloped her, providing a sense of solace and calmness. However, the tranquility was shattered just a few days after her return home when she developed the films. Each image revealed her peaceful slumber within her tent under the cover of darkness. Yet, something sinister lurked in the final frame. Her reflection in the mirror-like surface of the water outside her tent appeared distorted beyond recognition, leaving her both puzzled and unnerved. A married couple, John and Lisa, planned an evening out at the local cinema, entrusting their 2 young children to the care of a trusted babysitter. As they prepared for their departure, they ensured the kids were tucked snugly into bed before saying their goodbyes. Lisa, staying behind due to her responsibility as backup, soon grew restless. Seeking entertainment, she picked up the phone and requested permission from her husband to switch on the television. John consented without hesitation, but her next question took him aback. Lisa asked if it would be permissible to conceal the cherub statue situated beside the living room window. Confused, John inquired why such a request was necessary. Lisa explained that the presence of the statue made her uneasy. After a brief moment of contemplation, John responded, "If you feel uncomfortable, take the children and leave the house immediately. I will contact the authorities." Hanging up the phone, he sensed a growing apprehension. Unbeknownst to them, tragedy struck while they were still on the telephone. When the police arrived at the scene, they discovered the entire family deceased, and the cherub statue was nowhere to be found. Approximately 5 years prior, during the darkest hours of the night, an unexpected sequence of events transpired. 4 distinct rings echoed through my apartment complex, rousing me from my deep slumber. Annoyed and confused, since I hadn't anticipated any visitors, I remained resolute in refusing to answer the door. On the subsequent night, the mysterious caller returned once more, ringing the bell a total of 4 times. Peering through the peephole, I could see nothing amiss. The hallway stood empty. Feeling somewhat uneasy, I shared my peculiar encounter with friends during lunchtime conversations. Laughingly, I quipped, "Perhaps death has come calling at the wrong address." Fast forward to an evening not too far removed from that fateful night. My friend Mark visited me for an extended period. As midnight approached, the doorbell chimed again, but I feigned ignorance, suspecting a figment of my imagination. Mark, however, insisted otherwise and bolted out into the courtyard to investigate. This was the last time I saw him alive that night. Tragically, on his walk home, Mark encountered a group of intoxicated men who brutally assaulted him, ultimately leading to his demise in the hospital. The eerie doorbell visits ceased shortly afterward. Recalling this tale today, I couldn't help but shiver as I listened to the sound of 3 quick doorbells resonating through the air. Today, my significant other expressed surprise and delight upon learning about my supposed charming brother and identical twin. Little did she know that her unsuspecting visit to my residence occurred while I was running late for work, keeping me away past sundown. During her stay, she crossed paths with an individual claiming to be my sibling. He graciously offered her coffee, regaled her with humorous tales from our fictional childhood memories, and escorted her to the elevator. Now, I find myself at a loss as to how best to reveal the truth to her, that I do not possess a brother or a twin. Nestled amidst the majestic peaks of Kyrgyzstan's mountains, a team of intrepid climbers established their campsite beside a pristine alpine lake. As midnight approached, the group retired to their tents, each feeling the pull of slumber. Suddenly, an inexplicable sound reverberated through the crisp mountain air, a melody of cries or laughter emanating from the vicinity of the lake. Intrigued and concerned, the 5 friends resolved to investigate the source of the disturbance. Armed with flashlights, they ventured toward the lake's edge, finding nothing unusual along the shoreline. However, as they progressed further, a mystifying fog blanketed the area, punctuated by ethereal white lights. Drawn to the luminescent spectacle, they cautiously stepped closer, only to realize that they were now submerged waist-deep in frigid water. With alarm bells ringing, the pair nearest to the entrance quickly retreated, pulling their companions along. Yet the 2 in front continued to advance, disappearing into the dense fog and icy waters. Despite their desperate efforts, the survivors could not locate their missing comrades in the freezing conditions. By morning, they joined forces with rescue teams, but neither trace nor sign of their fallen brethren could be found. Heartbroken, the remaining climbers mourned their losses as the 2 unfortunate souls succumbed to hypothermia later that same evening. Hello, and welcome to my world of fantasies and amazing stories. I'm glad you enjoyed reading one of my tales and keep coming back for more intriguing narratives. If this little piece touched your heart or sparked thought, please leave comments below. Your opinion matters greatly to me and helps improve my craftsmanship. Additionally, I appreciate your visit to my channel. To receive updates on new stories, kindly subscribe to it, becoming part of this creative community. I'm always thrilled when people share their thoughts, questions, and theories regarding my works. Subscribe today and let us ponder together over the mysteries and incredible worlds. Hello, and welcome to my world of fantasies and wonderful stories. I'm happy you read and appreciated one of my tales and keep returning for more fascinating narratives. If this little piece moved you or provoked thought, please leave comments below. Your opinion is valuable to me and contributes to enhancing my creativity. Moreover, thank you for visiting my channel. To stay updated on new stories, PL.